Well, hello, lovely people, curl friends and guys. Welcome back to my channel, The Silver Crown. Thank you if this is your first time stopping by. I really appreciate that. And for those of you that have been hanging in there with me for the last several months, I really appreciate that. And I want to say I really appreciate the input and the questions and the answers and all that. And please feel free to answer a question. If you see a question on there and you think you have a pretty good answer for it, I don't mind you doing that. I really prefer the channel to be interactive rather than me just doing all the talking and all that. So anyway, for the new subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're ready to participate and not just watch the video and click off and go somewhere else. But we are looking for your comments and your input and suggestion and advice and things like that too. So let me jump right into what I'm going to talk about today. Today is an update about the results of using the clay that I used the last time I was here. And the last time I did a video, I talked to you guys about the clay that I used, and I showed you the mixture and all that I used. And I wanted to tell you what I did notice. My hair was very defined afterwards, like I said in that video. If you haven't seen that video, go watch it. It's the one just before this one. So go back and watch that one. And I gave a lot more detail on that one. But what I want to tell you was, I did notice that I have to moisturize my hair a little bit more frequently than I had to before. Now, I read up on that clay, and I found out that it does dry your hair a little bit. So Rasul clay, if you have fine hair, you may want to use Rasul clay as opposed to the bentonite, because the bentonite is a little bit stronger and it has more of a drying effect. I don't mind that so much because, you know, like I've told you guys before, I have a humidifier that I use in my house all the time. But it will dry your hair just a little bit. So if you're squeamish about that and you don't want to deal with that, then it's not the thing for you. Try the Rasul clay instead. Anyway, I just wanted to update you on that and show you that this is well, it's real humid and it's overcast, so my hair is pooching out. It did not look like this when I took it out this morning, but I've been running all day. I was out of town. I'm back in town, just got back in town, but I wanted to jump on here real quick and give you guys an update about the clay. So just keep that in mind, that you might have to moisturize a little more often. I did notice that when I took my hair out, it was more defined. Also, I noticed that it took a little bit more lifting for me to get the fullness that I wanted, because my hair is getting longer. I don't know that it's really getting thicker, but it is getting longer. So, and it could just be a little bit weighed down with product. I'm not sure. It's time for me to give it a good rinse or a co-wash or something like that. So I just wanted to let you know about that. If you decide to use the bentonite clay on your hair, I know some of you were kind of squeamish about it because you told me. So I just wanted to let you know, and especially if your hair is thinning on top, like some of our hair tends to do, especially when we're getting older, we might experience some thinning just like men will. You may not want to use it. It just depends. Or you may want to use a very, very thin mask. I had on a mask. I mean, it was, you could see it looked like mud on my head. But you may want to use a very, very thin, runny liquid. Mine was more like a paste when I put it on. And also, I was on my way to the hospital this morning to get a checkup. You can find out about that on my RV and travel channel. And if you go up to the top of the screen, click on My RV Life, and you'll see that update. So, and I hope you'll subscribe to that channel too. Don't forget to like on this one and comment, subscribe, share it with your friends. And I'll see you the next time I come back on here. Keep it natural.